Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is a Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak Part 56. In the previous video we came to the big great hotel and talked to the great important people, and now we're going to be running back through the city and going to the places they wouldn't let us go to before. Oh boy. So, we will, I guess, try and do a side quest to start things off. Also, I should note, my voice is going to be so wrecked tomorrow, because like I woke up this morning with like a slightly like kind of scratchy throat, and then it, you know, just kind of went on with my day and it was fine, and then I got to recording, and so this is video number 4 now, and it's not really, I don't think it's going to affect me too much today, but I can just tell, man, tomorrow I'm going to be like fucked up in the vocal department. I got that kind of feeling. But you know, these are the sacrifices we make. Because I still got, you know, several more, because I really do want to probably get like, you know, 7, 8 videos done today, so we're not even halfway done with our load. It's been a month since my wife left me. Since then I wondered what I would mend my broken heart. Beauty or excitement? I decided prostitutes. That'd mend my heart. I've been traveling trying to figure that out, and 2 days ago I finally found my answer. Name my fate in the cultural district. Art needs both beauty and excitement. I found that in that dancer. She's exactly what I've been looking for this whole time.
Hey there, what'll it be?
A machette strap. Holy shit, he's got a real legit machette strap. Oh man. This is the one we can sell, right? I mean, presumably if we have it equipped, we can't sell it, so that must be the one we just replaced. I mean, I gotta have a machette strap, dude. This thing's the real freaking deal. What do these do? What do they do? I can't tell what they do. I don't know which one to unequip.
See ya!
Hey, because if we get that other thing, prevents death blow, speed, and crit. Yeah, well, I was thinking maybe you wanna take a dang old machette strap. Like, I mean, what more does it need? Actually, okay, never mind. The machete strap is better. So, get wrecked, machette. What was that other thing we got? It was like a turban? Oh, there it is. Desert turban. 500 HP. 500 HP. 50 HP. Well, you can take it. Yes, you. Boy, you. Yeah, I'll give it to you, I guess. And I'm mostly buying them just because, like, what if we need to trade them in later? Usually the accessories in the cities are, you know, trade-in items that may or may not actually be worth it. And honestly, anytime I see us with, like, you know, double or single-digit Mira, you know, just, like, get off on the struggle. Hey, are you the guys I think you are? Yeah, with Argod Solutions. We're here to take care of the 4 SPG you left me. I take it you're Marcelo, the guy who posted it? Hot dog, yep, I'm your guy, boy. Am I glad to see you? You heard that somebody's demanding hush money from you to stay quiet about your gray market business? It must be those damn Mishi fans trying to bring down the boot on our fine Mashi brethren. This merch must be what makes a little enterprise not quite squeaky clean, eh? I don't get what the big deal is. He just has lots of stuff. You know, lots of fake stuff. I mean, except for the Mashi stuff, of course. Wait, though, if you look closely, the brand logos look weird. What gives? I get it. We got stalls like this back where I'm from. Except the stuff those guys have tends to be more bogus looking. Yep, you got me. I sell bootleg stuff, or as I prefer to say, high-quality imitation goods. Sure, makes you sound just a hair more respectable, I guess. Still a fraudster at the end of the day. Well, I mean, okay. It depends. If you come out and say, hey, this is just based on kind of like, you know, the generic brands of like drugs and other like household items. It's like we all know this is like basically the same thing, just, you know, sometimes not as good. I mean, sometimes it depends. Sometimes generic stuff is like literally exactly the same. Sometimes it is like just a little less shitty or a little more shitty. And you gotta like evaluate it on a case-by-case basis, whether the decrease in quality is worth it relative to the decrease in price. But suffice it to say, my point is, I guess it all really comes up to like how upfront he is. That's just the thing. I'm not here to scam anybody out of their hard-earned mirror. I always tell them up front my stuff's fake, so they know exactly what they're getting when they purchase it. I mean, that seems completely fair to me. I got no issue with that. Wait, really? Why would anybody buy fake stuff if they could get real ones? Because it's cheaper? Because you can get fake and look real fancy for a tiny fraction of the price. There's demand out there for what I offer, I tell you. I guess that's one way to look at it. Do the actual makers of the originals know what you're doing, though? Fuck them. They're companies. They don't have feelings. Wouldn't they try and sue you if they found out? Like I said, I'm not out here telling folks this stuff's the real deal. That's straight up illegal. It's brand impersonation. But if I sell it all as imitation stuff up front, then I'm just barely in the clear. At least that's what I like to believe. I'm no lawyer, but I'm pretty sure this is all still against the law. Yeah, okay. I didn't write to the lawyers board and say, hey, come send me some lawyers. I said, send me some spriggans, some ne'er-do-wells, some people who will look over between the lines to protect me and my business. So shut up, Reddy. You're making Mira riding on the coattails of real designers without their permissions. Brother, it's a bag, man. Shit's all the same. They're riding off the coattails of the people making that shit for, you know, pennies on the mirror. I didn't really know how. I was gonna say mirror on the mirror, but that doesn't really make any sense either. Straddling the line is how you get by selling these bootlegs in broad daylight. Until someone tries to extort you so they keep quiet about the illegality of it all, that is. So let's hear it. Who's giving you the grief? That's what makes this whole mess so tricky to deal with. It's a cop who's threatening me. Oh shit, for real? You're not pulling our leg, are you? I find that a little hard to believe. Oh no. Oh, Agnes, don't be naive, girl. It's true. If he reported me, best case scenario, I'll be kicked out of here. Worst case, they book me. Bastard said if I don't want that, I gotta pay him in order to get him to look the other way. I got until tomorrow to get 30,000 mirror together, else he's gonna raise hell. Look, I'm not stupid. To get myself arrested is what I'll come to. I just close up my shop. I don't want that kind of trouble. But don't you guys think demanding hush money out of me is a little absurd? I don't know if I call it absurd exactly. I can see why you do it, but it does tell me this town's got crooked cops. Yeah, it's a town. You bet it does. That's why I reached out to you folks. I want you guys to track this guy down and get him to stop. Nobody else I can turn to. I sure as hell can't talk to the other cops, and the guild is off limits too, given what I do. And there ain't no way I got 30,000 mirror to spare. My sales ain't that good. You guys gotta help me. I'm begging you. It's not for you to decide, pal. What's it gonna be, Chief? We doing this or not? Also, what about that shady guy back there? Yeah, you better run. Yeah, for sure. I got no problem with this dude's business. Alright, we're on it. We'll have a word with you, with your cop buddy. Man, thank you, pal. Thank you. Things might not be a lot above board here, but what this guy's doing ain't exactly legal either. With any luck, if we play our cards right, we might be able to get him to back off without you having to close up shop. But then, doesn't the next cop just come along and start extorting him? Yeah, you're right. How do we find this bad cop anyway? That's the question. Well, we go to the police station and, I don't know, talk to all of them? How would you guys go about looking for one? You kids are smart. I want to hear my assistant's opinions. Nice making your lackeys do all the hard work. I see how it is. That's the perks of being the boss. You know, as you move up the ladder, you stop having to do work, okay? That's the way it works. Hard to know where to begin. All I can really gather from the seller's testimony is the police officer in question is male. I'm sure there are lots of male police officers in the city. That's hardly enough to narrow down a culprit. Yeah, I guess the only option is start chatting up pigs and see what we can get out of them. Only question is how to approach him. Can't exactly just waltz up and say, yo, you got any buddies that bribe taking rats? Sure, that would just provoke them, and God has help us if we asked the culprit on accident. What if we pretend to be customers who lost money to the seller ourselves? Lost and pipsqueak, what do we get out of going through all that trouble? I was thinking it could give us an idea about what the police are doing out about our client in the first place. We know what they're doing about guys like him. Maybe that'll give us a clue that points towards whoever threatening him. Ooh, that's a smart idea, actually. Good thinking, Fairy. I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but isn't the logical conclusion is that they might actually investigate the dude and then get him shut down? Like, I feel like either two things happen. Either A, they actually do their job and investigate the guy, or B, they say, not our problem, fuck off. But I mean, I guess in theory they might direct us to the officer who's supposed to be in charge of looking into that stuff, but, you know, I just feel like that's the least likely of the potentialities. Seems we're gonna have to pound some pavement, but hell, if I can't think of anything better to do, I'm game. I do agree, I also can't think of anything better, but I didn't think it was that clever, but think it'll work? Yeah, it has got potential. Pretty sharp for a newcomer, actually. We'll try your idea and see what it gets us. Now, let's roll. I do like the idea of Van telling the kids to think, because his old man brain can't do it. Ooh.
Oops. Guess that's wrong.
Okay. Don't think it's open yet anyway. So you're saying there's a chance, Van. I wouldn't really want to go there, to be honest. Hey there, boys, out there doing a little sightseeing. If you're looking for something to check out, I can hook you up with all kinds of places. Everybody knows me around here. Thornbad's full of fun spots only the locals really know. We got casinos, bars. If it was just us lads talking, I can even tell you about some of the city's hottest attractions if you catch my drift. Oh, what do you mean by hot? Because if it involves some hot ass, I'm down to party. Aaron, you seem to be forgetting we have Fairy with us. To be fair, spots like that can be worth visiting in our line of work. You're surprised how much dirt you can dig up in places like that. But she's right. You can forget it while you got kids with us. Or got the kid with us. You can keep it in the back of your mind for later. People often refer to Tharbad as a city of pleasure, for good reason. There's plenty more to be found here beyond just sparkly hotels and traditional rest houses. If you want to learn more, I'd be more than happy to fill you in, just ask. Hello, miss, I have been scammed. I know the seller said the cop threatened him was a guy. Best not to leave any stone unturned and investigate. I mean, aren't we just gonna say we were scammed? Excuse me, you got a second to talk? I mean, it shouldn't matter who we talked to initially. We're trying to not talk to the guy, I think. Yeah, it shows we got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. We tried to demand our money back, but the guy won't hear any of it. Anything you can do to help? Doesn't feel fair for the guy to leave us high and dry like that. Wow, that's unfortunate. I'm really sorry you had to deal with that. This or any other time, I'd be more than happy to go over and try and help you all. Unfortunately, we have rich people to protect. With the film festival nearly upon us, we really have to pick and choose what problems get priority attention right now. Does that mean you won't be able to do anything today? Sadly, yes. Damn it, those bootleggers are a real handful just in general. It's difficult for us to keep them in check. But just to be clear, I do absolutely intend to help. I don't want scum like him to get off scot-free. Hey, lady, chill. That's our guy. I'll give you a complaint form. Once you fill it out, you can bring it to the station when you have time. It'll have to wait until after the festival, but you can be sure I'll recommend he's at least warned, if not outright removed. Permanently. That's fair. We can do that. Thanks for taking the time to listen to us. And ball that up and throw it away. Okay, let's hit up another cap. Hey, buddy. we got some business for you. Get to work. I'm in distress. I've been robbed. Hey, buddy, how's your hot day going? Don't call me buddy. We are not friends. I'm not interested in shooting the breeze with you. But of course that doesn't apply to you, Anya, so you ever need help with anything, I'm always happy to talk. A little cozy with her, aren't you, baby? Talking to another woman while you're on a date with a girlfriend. Points of bravery, I guess. Yeah, and she's also a child. I mean, it's not like that, I promise. I only meant to talk to her in my capacity as a policeman. There's nothing between us. And she just spits on him. I thought we should try asking Detective Nate about the crooked policeman since it's in his line of work and all. But if he's there off duty, then... Not to mention that he might not have much to say about that or the bootlegger in general anyway. That's my thinking. Couldn't it be more trouble than it's worth in the end, talking to him? Yeah, I guess we better back off and look elsewhere. I just wanted to bug him and, like, fuck with his date. Just once. I wish it wasn't so blisteringly hot. Yo, that's me for real, for real. Sorry to bug you, pal. Got a minute? Sure. You guys need something? Yeah, I just realized I got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. We tried to demand our money back, but the guy won't hear any of it. Ah, bootlegger trouble, huh? Yeah, we got a handful of those around the city. I feel your pain. Those guys are smooth talkers. They can get you to part with your money before you know it. You're telling us. Is there anything you can do to help us? I'm going to be frank with you. Dealing with those guys is like playing a game of cat and mouse. You could file the papers and serve them a warrant, but another one will spring up and take their place. It's a pain to be out of some money, but it probably wasn't that much you lost in the grand scheme of things, right? I guess so. I'd just take the hit and move on, sad to say. Be glad that's all it cost you and learn how things work around here. Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Kelvin, if that is your real name, you're acting awful sus here. Oh yeah, it's our fault we got scammed. Is that it? Thought the good upstanding officer of the law was supposed to care about justice. And don't get preachy with me, kid. Fact is, we got our hands full and we gotta pick our fights carefully right now. With all the security we have to provide for the actors and venues, we're swamped as it is with this damn film festival. Yeah, you're so swamped. Oh, it's so hot. Oh my god, it's like the freaking 100 Kelvin in here. Hell, we've had to call in additional help from the other precincts to get enough boots on the ground. I get you might not like it, but shit, I don't got time to pursue every little thing that comes up right now. Sucks to me too, all these damn tourists make it tough to skip out on the job. I heard that, you know. Don't you mean you smelled that? You smelled his words? That's the way it is. Think we're done here. Come on, guys. Well, time to hit up another cap. Yeah, hit up cops. Okay. Well, oh, maybe they're in the other district.
What are we waiting for?
I mean, that dude seems, you know, I mean, the way he's like, it's no big deal, don't worry about it. I mean, it's like a mix of like, you could just say he's just being like a lazy piece of shit. He doesn't want to do his job.
A real oasis.
But also there's an element of like, you know, he doesn't want to investigate it because he's, you know, hoping to get a kickback. Hey man, got a few seconds to talk? Certainly, how may I help you all? I just realized I got scammed into buying some fake souvenirs by a street vendor we ran into. Tried to demand our money back, but the guy won't hear any of it. That's outrageous! I'm so sorry you fell victim to that. The Tharbad police view the rampant counterfeiting in this town as a serious problem in need of addressing. Alright, brother, you're trying too hard. Your case deserves urgent attention from us. Rest assured the seller won't get away with this. He will be brought to justice, I promise. I'm glad somebody cares about the little guy. Of course, it's an officer's duty above all else to keep the people of this city safe. I'm more than happy to assist. He must be new. Tell me, where is the scam artist located? It's on the street that runs by the casino. Hey, we don't actually want him to investigate. Did I make a mistake? Should I have made something up? That's okay. I think it'll all work out. That street, huh? I've never heard of any bootleggers operating there before. Wait, you know, I just remembered. The higher-up said that we're supposed to prioritize the film festival for now. So, as much as I'd like to drop everything and investigate the cellar, I'll have to wait and look into it another day. But don't you worry, I'll do everything I can to make sure you folks get every mirror back. That's good to know. Thank you for listening to us. Cool, look forward to hearing the good news then. I mean, he is acting sus. What's his deal? Alright, think that's enough sleuthing around here for now. We got a bombshell to deal with already. We do? I mean, we talked to a bunch of people, but it sure didn't feel like we heard anything that big. Speak for yourself. There's one part that's definitely been nagging at me. Me too, although I'm not certain whether it's especially significant. You're telling me the only one that didn't pick up on it? Man. You know, figure it out once we check back with the stall owner. Let's head back to this place and touch base. Oh, you went straight to the stores and talked to the cops, huh? Yeah, makes sense. That's what I'd do. Probably. How'd it go? You guys managed to turn anything up about that crooked ass? We turned up quite a lot, in fact. I'd say we just hit the jackpot. I'm confident we found your man. Already? Damn, hot. Damn, that was fast. Wait, we have? I didn't realize that at all. I could understand that. It was easy to miss with those one officer that rubbed me the wrong way with what he said. Feeling so confident, it's gotta be that one, right? I want to bring you over so you confirm whether or not we got the right person. You mind coming with us? Sure, no problem. I couldn't forget that face even if I tried. I remember it clear as day. Happen to catch a name? I'm curious. Our dirty cop is none other than... Well, this was the lady. That was hot dude, so it's got to be this one. I mean, I guess. I mean, honestly, he didn't really seem that suspicious to me, but... Like, I don't really... Maybe the camera angle is supposed to show that he had a counterfeit item or something? I didn't really quite get it. But just the idea of him being like, oh no, never mind, I'm not going to investigate that one. Officer Camilio, at least that's what he claims to go by. Who knows if it's legit? That guy? He really seems super nice. Of everyone we talked to, he was the most fired up to help us. Exactly, that's problem number one. Renier was willing to hear us out too, but she herself said the local bootleggers are hard to shut down. And as Kelvin put it, trying to bring it in like a cat and mouse. They'll just scatter everywhere on you and crop up again later. Plus, with the festival occupying the force's attention, they're in no position to devote resources to anything other than serious crimes. That's right. Despite that, Officer Camilio very clearly said he would absolutely arrest the seller who scammed us. Wouldn't be all that unusual if he was simply that dedicated to his job, but you have to remember. When he mentioned it was this scam specifically, he suddenly sounded a lot less interested in helping us. That's strange. What does it all mean? Think about what you would do if you weren't on the up and up. It all starts to make sense. Our man in blue wasn't interested in helping us. He was just looking for a new mark. Okay, that kind of makes sense. A new mark that he can try and squeeze hush money out of in the exact same way he has with you. Once he realized he already hit you up, he realized he had a bunch of reasons why trusty law enforcement can't help us today. Okay, because I was kind of thinking that was for the other dude. You know, the idea that he didn't want to investigate this because, you know, he's hoping to get kickbacks. That makes sense. I can see how someone like him would think like that. But so far, all that shows is that he looks like he might be crooked. Don't we need more evidence before we can pin the blame on him? Funny you should say looks. That's the second problem with him, actually. We can't rule out that he might not be police at all, let alone a rotten cop. We may be dealing with an impostor among us. Oh, damn, are you serious? He was clearly wearing his uniform when I talked to him. That makes him about as legit as it gets, doesn't it? There's no way you could just buy a uniform and, like, counterfeit. Oh, shit, you right, man. The uniform's exactly what's wrong with him. It looked off to me, too. It didn't look off to me, but I presume that's what the camera angle was trying to imply. Now, think about it. His clothes did look newer than the other officers we talked to. I hadn't thought about that. Harvard's a desert city with a lot of sand blowing around. Officers try and stay neat, but it should be a bit of a struggle. Obviously, it's not impossible. It's a coincidence, and his uniform just happened to be brand new, but when you think about that and the way he talked to us, that's enough to lean towards him being the culprit. Yep, couldn't have said it better myself. You guys put it like that, I can see what makes him suspicious. We should definitely talk to him again. That asshole. I tried to be polite with him thinking he was an authority figure. Now it turns out he's not even a real cop. That means nobody will care when I'm buried beneath the sand. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I'm just your friendly neighborhood counterfeit dealer. He won't be making no mockery of me. Where is he? I'll kick his ass. Slow down there, buddy. If our hunch about him being an imposter is right, we gotta tread with caution. What's the big deal? Pretending you're a policeman isn't exactly a casual prank. It's flagrantly illegal and extremely risky. But the fact that he's doing so in full broad daylight in a massive city must mean He's got bigger fish to fry. He's after something more than just shaking down random hawkers for shit and giggles. Exactly. Until we figure out what it is this man's after, it's best to try negotiating with him while trying to suss out what's up. Let me handle the talking here, alright? You keep your distance from him. We don't want anything happening. Don't worry, we'll do our best to make sure we come out on top. I hate not being in control of the situation. Alright, I guess I'm trusting you guys to come through. Now with that settled, we should probably take this guy over to see Officer Camilio. Yeah, sure, whatever. Hey, mind if we have another chat? I mean, I feel like his uniform looks different, but it doesn't necessarily look new. I mean, like, I don't feel like the other officers looked old or, like, dirty. I don't know, I can't really remember what they were wearing. Is there something else I can... Right, so it's time to be real. I'm a Spriggan, and these are my assistants. A concerned citizen, you see, hired us to help with a crooked cop trying to chase him down for hush money considering his bootlegging. That's an interesting assignment you've been given. I fail to see how this has anything to do with me, though. Like hell you do. I recognize your smug face anywhere, asshole. It's him. This is definitely the guy. If you don't want to be put on trial for extortion, you better back off right now, else. Oh, take it easy, mister. I really can't understand what you're even talking about when you yell like that, sir. If I happen to say anything to you before, then very well, I take it back. Easy enough, right? Does that make you feel better? Now, if you excuse me, I've got to leave. I'm really busy right now. Huh? Are you just standing around looking at the water? What's the rush, pal? We're not done talking. I don't think my client can take you at your word, you know, given your rampant history of lying. I don't understand. The only time I lie is when I'm getting ready for bed. When I lie down. How about you give us your full name and precinct? Thinking, you know, run that by the Tharbad police and make sure you get a commendation for good service. Even if you came in from a different part of the country to help out, they should still have no problem looking you up. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Officer Kelvin? You can show us your badge, too. We can look you up in details, no problem, whatever works for you. This is ridiculous. I don't have to put up with this. If you keep this nonsense up, I'll say I'm fearful for my life and start blasting. I'll arrest all of you for disturbing the peace. So you'll take us down to the police station, right? I know you're a fake right away if you do that, you dummy. A little bit. You really are an impostor among us. What kind of top talks to civilians like that, huh? Most of them? Bastard, you'll pay for making a fool out of me. Let's go. I'm gonna tackle you into the damn water. You dumbass, don't. Stay where you are. That's it. I'll try to keep calm, but you just had to get ahead of yourself. And now I think it's time you shut the hell up. I'm so fearful, man. Get down for the record. I am very fearful right now. Try to warn you, dude. Oh, crud. We're starting to draw some serious attention. Everyone please calm down. We have the situation under control. Shit, could this get any worse? He's right. I don't want this to end with the client getting stabbed. On the other hand, I probably can't guarantee his safety unless I give up on apprehending our imposter. On the other, this guy seems like bad news. I can try and take him down, but we might not make it out unscathed. What move do I make? He'll be fine. He's not gonna die. What's a little knife stab? We'll just cast a tear on him. Taking him in. Get ready. This could get messy. I told you, stay away. Eat shit. He's fine. He didn't get hit. He's fine. That all you got? You can keep fighting if you like. I enjoy a good tango. You get what we're saying? Surrender now if you don't want to get hurt. What's it gonna be? Damn you. Guess the odds are stacked against me. Are you alright? You're hurt. Here, let me treat you. When do you contact the police force? Wouldn't shock me if they're already on the way with how much of a scene we made. And then he dies, and then I'm gonna feel like shit. He's fine. He's fine. Before long, the police came rushing in. Once informed of the situation, they took Officer Camilo into custody. Soon enough, it was determined that he was one of the Devancy brothers who were wanted in Edith. Oh man, we heard about them. And so the case of the extorting imposter was laid to rest. The culprit now apprehended, they all made their way back to Marcelo's stall and had a funeral for him. How are you feeling, Marcelo? You're not too hurt, are you? Nah, nothing I can't handle. It was just a counterfeit wound, if you get what I mean. Wasn't like the real deal. I didn't need my liver anyway. I shouldn't have charged in and confronted that guy. I definitely owe you guys. You done a ton for me. Thanks again for everything. I'll make sure your reward's worth it. We won't say no. Just keep the bootlegs to yourself, alright? Don't worry. I wasn't going to pull that on you. It sounds like there's another guy like him out there called the Devancy Brothers. Can't believe we confronted a wanted criminal. It sounds like they stuck to Edith before. Wonder why they're here. Probably think they can use the commotion from the film festival to make a killing while the killing's good, plain and simple. If his brother's out there, it's probably safe to assume he's already up to no good, whatever it is. Agreed. All we can do is hope that whatever he's doing, he won't get more work out of our desk because of it. Let's keep this in the file cabinet. In the meantime, let's find some more work to do.
That's a wrap. Love to see it.
Reward deposited.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's go check out this other side quest thing that we couldn't earlier because the game was cowards. And they wouldn't let me. They said no. We don't believe you can talk to Camel Man. I'm sure you're not Camel Man. Look at him, man. He's so peaceful. Guess it's not coming back on its own anytime soon, is it? Better round it up soon or else its load could be in real trouble. Is it just me or does that guy look like he's in trouble? Haven't you heard Curiosity killed the cat? Keep your nose out of trouble, small fry. It might not be that bad, but it's a problem. Maybe it's a problem we can help with. Not to mention, it might be a good way to get to know the area and the state of it. Well, we are in the area. Might as well see what he needs. Van, we need the money. Hey, my man, what's wrong? You look a little annoyed about something. Huh? Who are you guys? Knockout Solutions. We specialize in problems that can't be left to the police or Bracer Guild. Work out of Edith, but we're here to handle an assignment. Depending on what's bothering you, we might be able to sort it out. You could? Oh, that would be great. Could you kill my wife for me? I mean, how willing are you to do shady jobs? Wait, you just said you could specialize in problems that can't be entrusted to the police or the guild, right? Does that mean you won't handle anything that falls outside of that? Not necessarily. Why don't you tell us what's going on? Well, you see, I make my living distributing fruit in Tharbad. It's time I thought I could save a few Mira by not hiring any escorts and get through the Sand Sea all on my own. Figured to be fine. It's a route I know like the back of my hand. No big deal. Was my deal sense off. A vicious sandstorm hit that completely threw off my sense of direction, and then of course monsters had to attack. Sounds awful. I'm glad you made it out in one piece. Sounds like Mother Nature made you pay for your hubris big time. Did she ever? Fortunately, the entire caravan made it out of that mess alive by the skin of our teeth. Unfortunately, it's only when we got here that I realized the last camel that was supposed to bring up our rear had gone missing. And that's a big problem. The animal's carrying rare food that I'd really rather not lose if I can help it. I need to hurry out there and search for that camel and the food, but I'm not sure what to do. Tell me more about this rare food it's hauling around. What sort of stuff are we talking about exactly? And is it sweet? Have you ever heard of raw cacao? It's pretty obscure, so I doubt you... I'm sorry? What the frick did you just say to me, sir? Oh yeah, that was the rare ingredient inside that Melfita stuff we had earlier. I don't get what the big deal is. I can imagine what it's like easily enough if it's like regular old cacao. I'm forgetting how you say that word. Cows? It can't be that special. That's where your frog mouth. Frog? That's where your frog get frogged. Sounds like someone needs a crash course in how it works. Keiko? Keiko? Cacao beans are the base ingredients of chocolate. You can get it from inside, pods or growing trees. Now the thing about the Keiko pods is that they have this pulp that can be used too. And that pulp happens to be the raw Keiko. Your average marketplace doesn't usually carry them, so they're hard to find. Exactly right, you know your stuff. Calling me impressed. Of course, I'm a man who can't live without some good old chocolate, so I've been dying to have some at least once. Supposed to have a sweet yet sour profile, but with a little bitterness thrown in that makes it addictive. A real Central Eastern delicacy. We get it, dude. It's the greatest thing on the goddess's green earth or whatever. You don't have to give us a lecture about it. And what do you mean you can't live without your chocolate? You make it sound like you croak if you don't get your fix. There goes Van. There's nothing stopping him now. Wow, I'm learning a lot today. You got me curious what it's like, too. You guys are interested in it. I can let you get some sample of it. Assuming you can find my camel. It's carrying a stock of it, mind. It's not every day you get a chance to dine on some genuine raw Keiko straight from the source. Might be something the guild could totally handle, but hell, if you're going to edge me out of this, I suppose we will be. Our camel carrier went missing after the merchant was attacked by monsters on the road. This job was quite the interesting reward. Almost like it was designed for me. It's my quest. It was made for me. Don't use it. Take this sort of work. How many? Take a shot every time Van says we don't usually take this sort of work, yet does the quest anyway. You won't survive. I'll make an exception this time. We'll take the job. You sure you can handle it? I don't want to pressure you, but you've been doing me a huge favor. If our boss says it's okay, besides, we don't want your camel to come to harm. We'd be more than happy to help. Yeah, we get to save an innocent critter and have some yummy food after. This is the best job ever. Yeah, look at us, real pack of professionals here. I was interested in checking out those sand dunes, though. Seems like I can get a decent workout there, so hell, I'm game. We're all in agreement. Off to the desert to find that camel. Before we take off, do you happen to remember where exactly you were attacked by those monsters? Let me think. You know, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure it was actually close to town. Looking at the map, once you're in the sand dunes and head a little to the west, you'll find the spot. West it is. I have to imagine that Camel can't have gotten all that far. Must still be wandering around there somewhere. We'll start at the side of the attack and fan out around there. Sounds good to me. We better hurry. We don't want that camel getting hurt. Yeah, or the chocolate.
Mission.
My lost camel's somewhere out there in the sand sea. Not just his safety I'm worried about. It's carrying valuable goods, too. I'm worried what could happen to him. I really hate to impose, but I hope you can bring it back. Well, to the sand sea we go.
Then let's head over.
Oh, we can rest in the truck
Good stuff.
as we explore the Wester Sand.
Do we really gotta cross this thing on foot?
Damn right we do.
It has to be a crime for it to be this hot in October. Come on, you guys. Less whining, more moving.
Wait, can I? Okay, I guess it was. I was thinking that this was like the edge of the map. I guess it's because it hasn't been revealed yet. It just kind of looked like it was actually like the edge. Like it wouldn't let us walk all the way out. You know, like it was gonna be an invisible wall or something.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Hey, who put the random chest out in the middle of the desert? Oh, I guess we'll fight like one fight.
Beginning combat.
How do I dodge? Wouldn't even hit me. Alright. I don't know how the thing hit me. It was so far away.
I'll take you on.
Get drawn in.
Activating drive.
You wouldn't kill Anyas.
There. Here goes. I've got.
Just in case.
A chance. There. Make it count, Aaron.
Okay, you're almost stunned, and you're still pretty alive.
Going all in.
Eat this, sucker!
Really, we just want to damage you for now.
Rocket talent!
If we get an S-craft, we can kill you guys pretty easily.
This'll hurt! Here I go! A chance!
A chance!
Yeah, get her ass.
This'll hurt. Here goes. This'll hurt. This'll hurt.
Now you will fall.
Aerial Buster!
No, you don't!
Like hell you are.
I'll take you on!
No, I'm sealed. I hate it when you seal me. Please, my S boost is very sick.
Mary! This'll hurt! There you are!
Go time!
Little blood still alive. Hate that.
No, you don't!
A chance. This'll hurt.
Let's party!
Keep it up! It's working!
I'll dice you up. Make it count, Aaron.
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Good job. Good job, Aaron. Really made it count.
There!
Too slow!
Do your worst!
Sucker.
Ben!
I guess I don't want Chickadee to die, but...
Make it count, Aaron. Have some more.
Alright, that was a disaster.
Powered up!
I probably should have just S-crafted instead of healing, but... I always underestimate how long it takes for the S-boost to come back. Or it's another just kind of forget that's still a thing, and I'm just like, yeah, I got CP. Why not pop it? We found some cargo. Doesn't seem to have dropped that long ago. Maybe it fell off in the caravan and got attacked by the monsters. I don't see any camels anywhere. I think those monsters gobbled our objective up. Aaron, don't say things like that. That poor camel. I'm kidding, small fry. Chill out. Let's assume it's still with us. We need to figure out what direction it got once it's separated from the caravan. Given the climate and heat, my best bet's that it either took off for a watering hole or went to find some shade. It's a desert. There's not really much shade, Van. According to the map, there's nowhere to drink water around here. Actually, camels don't necessarily need an oasis or anything to stay hydrated. They can break off cacti and suck up the water that's inside. Even the Kruger do that all the time when they have to work on real wastelands and stuff. Think you're onto something, Fairy? Any camel worth its salt in the desert's bound to know other ways to find water. That's interesting. I wouldn't have considered cacti. What do you know? I actually learned something new from our pipsqueak today. Stop it, you guys are gonna make me blush. Even though that do kind of feel like that was an insult. Unfortunately, I don't see any cacti that have been nibbled on recently. What if we went somewhere to try and get out of the sandstorm first? I could see someone taking shelter and staying hydrated using the cacti there. How about we try heading in, say, that direction? Looks pretty rocky. Probably makes for decent protection against the winds around here. I think it's worth checking out. See what we can find out over there. Can I take the loot? Give me the loot.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
U materials? But what do the U stand for?
Looks like some good loot.
Burning verse. Scrumptious. Lot of red on the mini-map. Lot of red. Hello, Mr. Scorpion. Would you like to do battle? Okay.
There!
Here goes.
Here goes!
Gang, have you thought about doing damage? Have we considered the possibility of maybe doing a little bit of damage? Just a teensy bit of damage. You have no CP, Van. Why would you bamboozle me like that?
It's go time! Gotcha!
Make it count, Aaron.
Rise and shine, small fry.
Cringe.
Here goes.
Anya's, what the fuck? That did nothing.
Good luck.
The hell's your problem, lady?
Sucker!
A chance.
Okay, it is only a D level spell. I thought it was like a C or something.
Let's party.
There.
Sucker!
Very.
Gotcha.
You're sealed, you can't attack.
Too slow. Take that.
Make
you
it
ass.
count, Aaron! Sucker!
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
That
Sucker.
thing, your CP, give it to me. Alright, thank you.
I did it.
Oh, looks like a chest.
Well, what'd you expect?
Alright. There's a chest over there. Holy shit, there's fucking so many red dots, man. Damn, minimap's got chicken pox. Don't mind me. We're just vibing. What the hell are you, sir?
There. Beginning combat.
What?
I'm on the scene.
I don't really have like an attack animation, so it kind of throws me off. I mean, they have their little glow, but finally, little blood was tanky, man.
Out.
Perfect chance.
Gotcha.
This'll hurt. Take that!
A chance. Activating drive. Thank you. Here goes.
Okay, guess we just whack you.
Too slow.
A chance. There.
Have some more!
Then.
It's done! Make it count, Aaron!
You're open.
Rise and shine, small fry.
Dude's getting delay maxed on. Like, is delay like a... Is that not... Okay, it is a status. You're triangle against it, whatever the fuck that means. Oh, sorry. Numbers... Actually, like, giving percentages and stuff? Nah, fuck that. You get a triangle.
Nice. Moving on up.
They're triangle against AT delay,
Ooh,
whatever,
a treasure
whatever
chest.
that means, man. You try and cast your
Oops.
status ailment,
This
and then
is
they say,
bad.
"Nope, sorry, I'm
Dust is making it
triangle."
hard to see. Pull back, or else we'll get separated.
I mean, I guess triangle must mean you're not that resistant to it, because he was getting, like, I don't know. I mean, triangle to me I would think, oh, they're kind of resistant, but his ass is getting delayed, so I don't know. It'd be helpful if it was like a number.
Oops, my fault.
My treasure chest. My treasure chest. I can't go anywhere without my treasure chest. Maybe if we loop around. Maybe we loop around to get to it. Okay. Maybe we can just cut straight through it. Nope. Look what's under attack. That must be our camel. Better step in before things go south. Actually, it's a different camel. My feet feel like boulders at this point, but now it's not time to complain. That's right, we got a camel to save.
This ends right here. Activating drive.
Have some more!
Now, you old fart.
We'll wait until we get our boost off. Or our buff, I mean. Get his ass.
That it?
Here goes. Great!
Perfect chance.
Well, you guys are not tanky at all, actually.
This'll hurt.
Kind of figured you'd have like way more HP.
Show me
Here
what
I
you
go.
got.
A chance!
Gotcha.
here. I'm stronger than ever.
Phew, had me worried for a moment. I know, he's glad we were able to find the camel in one piece. Judging by those cactus chunks, my hunch was right. He must have been thirsty and came over for a drink. But he's pretty tired from hauling all that cargo around for so long, poor guy. What about the goods? Are the raw chocolate stuff still in there? Not that I cared that much, it just sucked to come this far and there's nothing to show for it. We have a camel to show for it. Let's find out. Hold on a sec. Van walks up, shaking. How's it look? Is the work paying off for what? I'm so anxious. Van looks so tense. It's rubbing off on me now. Van? From there, the party rounded up the camel and brought it back to the merchant in Tharbad. Thanks a ton. You kids saved my head. You guys are out there so long, I was starting to get worried I sent you to danger. Worse. Thanks for dragging this poor guy back. Now I can finally rest easy and get on with my business. Took a little effort to track him down, but by adios we still managed to wrangle him up. I was expecting to get a little exercise of our desert trek, but it gets pretty rough out there. Definitely, the glare from the sun is so intense, not to mention all the clouds of sand. Glad we got back in town. Especially because Van kept telling us to run into the sandstorm because he could smell loot around the corner. Fucking idiot. That's okay, because all that effort's finally about to pay off. We're gonna be able to have some of that cake, alright? That's what we're about to find out. Keiko pods themselves look just fine, but what about the pulp? Is it still okay? Well, opened one of the pods up, and luckily there was hardly any damage inside at all. It's a miracle they emerged out of that ambush in this state. I'm incredibly grateful. Van falls to his knees, platoon style. So yes, you all definitely earned some raw cake. I took it and made some juice with you for you all. It's got a distinctive flavor to it, but hopefully you'll like it. That's a lot of juice. More than I would have expected. Wow, it's white. I would have thought Keiko pulp would be dark in color like chocolate. That's so interesting. Yeah, it doesn't resemble chocolate at all, but it still looks amazing. I can't wait to try it. Makes sense. You need the beans in order for it to be brown. Anyway, this stuff ain't gonna drink itself. Here goes. Dan and the others took a sip. Damn, this stuff's pretty legit. Yeah, I feel more energized just drinking it. Reminds me of fruit juice from the south. I'm also amazed at how different it tastes compared to Melfita, despite coming from the same plant. It's a little bitter, but it doesn't stop you from really being smooth to drink. I like it. Hell yeah, this is even better than what I'd heard. Balance of sweetness and sourness is just perfect. I could see myself getting addicted to this stuff. I'm impressed it doesn't take much pulp to get to dense flavor too. Definitely something only Mother Nature could cook up. Really, it's wild to make such different things with the same Keiko pod between this stuff and chocolate. I'm glad y'all like it so much. Sounds like I made the right choice rewarding with you then. But can we actually get some money though? I'll be sure to deposit some good hard mirror as soon as we're done here, of course. Thank you. Sounds like a plan. Thanks to the drinks. Couldn't ask for a better bonus. Not at all. I'm always grateful. You went out and saved my camel's life. That was no small feat. I can only thank Arusha for guiding us to one another. Farewell, friends.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Damn true, buddy. Damn true. Boo! Alright, so we will call it here. And next time we will, I guess finish up our talking and progress the main story. Maybe kick it into nighttime. See what sort of rambunctions we can get up to. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.